Yeah.
Oh, am I in now in your show?
Han Solo.
Ah, perfect. Yeah, it's me, Hans from Project Lights Out. What a pleasure to be on your show.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
I hope so. I hope you really mean that.
Yeah, no, I'm a fighter since years, and I know about the chemtrails. I know what's going on here, and I make also a lot of events, live stream events, etc., to wake up the people, because this is a very serious issue we're talking about. Chemtrails are real, and people, they, at least here in Mexico City, for example, where I live, people still think that those are clouds. This is normal and whatever, they don't believe when I tell them, look, they're spraying at you like cucarachas here. So I mean, we have to do as much as we can do to wake up the people, that they really see that it's something important, and that this has to stop,
Right.
Yeah, and
okay, the local number dropped. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah, and I don't know if Sylvain Henry, I linked him in because I'm doing that phone call with Skype. So what I want to tell you is, on March 15 we have a worldwide event. You're also invited, because it's important that we are all together in this, not just one person in a while, I mean, we have to connect worldwide, and this event will be on March 15 for 24 hours. So I think everybody could join when they want.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. So I want to ask you this also.
Okay.
You have a lot of UFO activity in Mexico. I mean, I know that for a fact. You have more than we have here. What do you attribute that to?
Sorry, I don't understand well the question. Could you ask me again?
Okay, I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. Yes, you have a lot of UFOs there.
Ah,
and
UFOs,
I was just curious
yes.
if you knew why.
Yes, I mean, I know also people who have seen them, trustful people, but I'm not 100% sure if this is really an alien thing. It might be from the government too, because I mean, nobody knows what they are building. Or I mean, there's the in the United States they have bases where they have or where they're doing or experimenting with new technologies. I don't know, but yes, it's true. Here in Mexico there are a lot of UFO sightings, and I'm investigating everything like this. In fact, I was last year in San Luis Potosí in a private investigation. I got sponsored from another company who made it possible that I could afford that, because it's not that cheap. And I have also interviewed a lot of witnesses about those UFO sightings. And I mean, here Mexico is a very magic country, there's so many things, yeah, I mean, there are meteors, there are UFOs, there are strange beings which people are seeing and whatever. I mean, there's so much going on here. That's true.
Yeah. Right, there's a lot.
Yeah.
I agree with man from Mexico. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name, but I've seen several UFOs. I've pushed them all back to the government. It's part of their Blue Beam project. There are things that we can't even imagine that they already have.
Exactly. Yeah.
I would be agree. Saying that, it's aliens.
Right. It could be, and it's probably both. We have probably an ET presence along with the government drones and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Craig, look, let me shout out to Craig. Hold on, Craig. Go ahead, Rebecca. Sorry, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not that I don't believe that they're out there, but I believe most of the activity that our populations are seeing now are government.
She might be onto something.
Yeah, I've done a lot of research.
Craig, hey, what's going on out there? Sorry, we've got so many people on here. I don't want to be cutting off people, but I want to give everybody the chance to talk. And I'll just keep directing y'all around in a circle. But what's going on with you, Craig? Anything else?
Well, right now we're just kicking it where we are. Fucking I tagged you in a picture yesterday. They bombed the shit out of us yesterday with chemtrails. It was insane. Like, literally, there was like 50 of them in the morning. The sun had just came out. It was horrible. They hit us all day. It's been really cold here. I think that they might be onto something with the whole government thing, because the Air Force has a commercial about star fleets and starships and stuff. So it's like, the hell are they talking about with a starship? Like, we all know what a starship is. So there is something going on that they don't want to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Lamont, do you have a page? Do you have a Facebook page where you work from?
I do. I mean, you can get on, Facebook and find me. I mean, it's under Lamont George. And we're buddies on Facebook.
Do you use anything other than Facebook?
I don't.
Yeah. What about you, Craig? Do you have a YouTube channel?
Actually, that's really weird you would say that. Brittany just made me one yesterday. So I will have
you don't have to need a girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Hell yeah.
I have a YouTube channel. I just can't download anything to it.
Yeah. I have some YouTube channels here.
Have you guys noticed, like, I mean, you guys are observing every day, the skies and whatnot. Have you, gotten, pretty much like patterns? I noticed here in Memphis that it seems like every time, they tell us that a cold front's coming through, they're always spraying before that. And then as soon as it goes through and it moves to the East Coast, then they start spraying again. And it's been that way for like the last couple months. So I've kind of gotten it down to a pattern when they're going to let us have a break and, when they're not going to let us have a break. So, I mean, have you guys noticed anything like that?
Oh, yeah.
I have.
They are controlling the weather. We haven't had a natural weather cycle in years. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, it's strange.
Yeah, it's strange, and they're talking about, they're starting it. So that just tells me they're going to ramp it up. And,
right. Just recently they've said that publicly.
All over Texas and videos all over Texas with 5 to 6 planes flying side by side, and this is all over our state.
Wow.
I'll be happy to put them on our page.
Hey, Robbie, are you coming here tomorrow?
Yeah, we're going to be coming down there for a day or so, yeah.
Okay, so like we literally, the thing that they do here is they just completely blanket the entire sky. And then whenever there is, I can't remember the last time we had a clear sky at all, but then it's just chemtrails. So you get one or the other. There's no such thing as a fluffy white cloud in Virginia Beach. And we're being microwaved to death. I don't know about y'all, but these death towers are everywhere, and they are killing us.
Oh, yeah. I'm real sensitive to the electromagnetic waves, and it's bad. And if they ever decide to attack and they turn those up, I'll be helpless. I mean, they'll just have to come in and pick me up off the floor because they take medicine.
Well, I know that I'm pretty much well in tune with my body, and I know that, I mean, I can literally taste it in my mouth.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I can smell it. I smell chlorine. Chlorine is the smell. It's like the only smell I ever smell when I smell the chemtrails is chlorine. I know I should be smelling all the other stuff, but for some reason it's just chlorine. What about y'all?
I smell like musky.
It smelled like a can of spray paint this morning here, and I smelled different smells. When it got cold, it smelled like Freon outside. We can't put that in our air vehicles anymore, but they can sure spray it in our sky. So, yeah,
Robbie, hold on. What was your theory about the nanotubes, Robbie?
Oh,
Do you remember what you said?
It's not really my theory, but I mean, I feel like, that there are plenty. I don't know. Have you guys heard of the website called Data Asylum? They go into, they show how there's these hidden messages in movies and everything, and how they're getting nanotechnology in us to basically use the towers, the Gwen towers, and the microwave modulated frequencies to control us. And so the nanotechnology allows them to do that because this stuff will fuse with the neurons in our brains. It'll attach to whatever it needs to in our bodies, and we'll basically just be walking antennas. And I've speculated that might be another use of the heavy metals in the chemtrails. That like if metal conducts electricity, so if they're shooting us with electromagnetic waves, you can imagine what they can probably do with that.
There's plenty of research documentation, on it, and there's documentation from the DOD and the Air Force on that. So that is a true statement. They are using it. We're actually.
Let me ask y'all this also. I want to throw this out there. Is there anyone here that's heard anything from Michael Murphy or knows anything about Michael Murphy?
Yeah,
the guy that
there's Sylvain Henry here. Can he talk? Hello?
Yeah, so wait, hold on. Yes, you can talk. Go ahead.
Okay, Sylvain, your time now. Let's see.
Hi. Thank you for inviting me to your show.
Oh, you're leaving?
No, I'm still here. I use Skype, and I invited Sylvain Henry, who is also a very good friend and activist, together to talk. So it's the same call, but Sylvain is now talking. Don't worry, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. So.
Okay. Yeah, Sylvain.
Oh, okay. So you are staying on?
Yes.
I'm still confused. Sorry.
Don't worry, it's the technology. Okay, Sylvain, continue.
Yeah.
Oh, I just want.
All right. So, is there anything else that you wanted to say about what's going on in Mexico City? Because I mean, you're the only person that's calling from out of the country right now.
Okay. My last words is okay. I have a YouTube channel. That is youtube.com. How's the name? / and then lights out 9999. I have a lot of videos about my trip where I was researching the UFOs and meteor and whatever, and also the chemtrail videos, personal proofs when I filmed some chemtrails here in Mexico City. You can find them over there. And my second YouTube channel is youtube.com / Project Lights Out. They're the longer live streams, the newest ones. And and also on my Facebook account, if you are accepting my friend request, it's a pleasure for me to give you all the links you need. So nice. Caring and sharing.
I will accept your friend request.
Excellent. Thanks a lot. Okay, so.
Okay, cool.
Okay, now it's Sylvain. I think he has to say to tell you also something important.
Hold on 1 second. I got a little bit of static on here. Hold on. Just give me 1 second. I'm muting everybody but you. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna make it perfect. All right, there you go.
Okay.
See, now I took all the feedback away, except for my feedback through Skype, which is just as bad.
Okay. I'm here also with Sylvain. Sylvain, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so you have someone else on the line that would like to talk?
Yeah, he's on my line, and he's the one of the creators also for the chemtrail event on March 15. And Sylvain, can you explain something else you want to say?
Sure, I'd be glad to. Well, first of all, this is going to be your fourth show on the subject of geoengineering that we did together, the two of us, and I'm very happy about that. The average in YouTube, if you look at the YouTube recordings of your shows, about 500 people.
Can you speak a little bit louder? I'm having a hard time hearing you. Can you speak real loud?
Okay, can you hear me now? Okay.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, the first three shows. Oh, there's an echo here. Am I doing anything wrong here? Can you guys hear me? Because I hear myself echo.
Not really. No, there's like a really bad echo, and I think you have an accent too. So the echo and the accent and the feedback, it's rough. I'm trying to bear with you.
Okay. Well, I'll give it another try. This next event
is
going.
Good. Now it's good.
Okay, this next event we'll have some 10 main guest speakers to talk about geoengineering. For instance, Dane Wigington, Rosalind Peterson, a former premier of British Columbia. I don't know how many, but at least one of the 5 pilots who are on our side. It's Billy Hayes is going to be there. Billy Hayes is the last remaining survivor of the first generation HARP machines around the world. He had a crew of 200 men. They're all dead now. And he's not in a very good condition himself right now. I don't want to discuss the details. I'll let him talk about that in the show. Max Bliss. We have also Gary Sawatsky, Canadian football player. We're trying to get the entire Canadian football team, his team, to be on our side as well. And a number of other interesting people. But most importantly, we'll be inviting the leaders of all the different chemtrail groups, anti-chemtrail groups around the world, primarily through Facebook, but also through WordPress and some other media, social media. And we'll be showing a lot of interesting links, photographic evidence, and so on. Terry Lawton is supposed to be there as well. Also, we're going to be having the first author of a romantic adventure fiction novel about chemtrails, and that's Dr. R. Abel from my city. And the book is called Trails. It's available on Amazon.com. You can download it on your Kindle if you want as well. And it was published, it was out in the market about a month ago. Hopefully it'll be a movie. And Dr. Abel is a PhD, I believe, in electronics. And he had listened to one of my presentations about chemtrails at Ottawa University, and he did some research into it and said, this stuff is real, man. And so he wrote his first fiction book about it, because he didn't want to be bothered with people, his scientific peers criticizing for this and for that. You can't criticize a science fiction novel. Anyways, the story ends up in Washington, D.C., very interesting thing. And the speakers will be from all over the world and from different anti-chemtrail groups. Your master of the airways will be Hans Ohlers. I'm just a background guy, helping him organize all these people that we both mutually know. And last time we did a show, we had 450 people listening to the show live when it was being aired, and that was a record for us. It's not much for the mainstream media, but for Hans and I, it was quite an organizational problem to make sure there are no interruptions, no this, no that. That's all I have to say. I'm happy that you guys are interested in fighting geoengineering too, and hope you'll be on our show.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to accept this friend request, and then I'll repost this show. I'm going to have to edit it all up because the title's all wrong now, and then you just go ahead and link it underneath the comment section, and I will repost it again on Madisonstar Moon, and then everybody will be able to follow it from there. Because that page, that's my main page. So that's good. I really appreciate you guys coming on. I'm going to start connecting more callers. Hold on, I have another caller. 972. Who is this, Bonnie?
Okay. Good.
972. I just connected you.
Okay.
No, 972. That's
Thank you so much. Let's. We will
Rebecca,
disconnect
okay.
now.
Hold on one second. Let me connect everybody.
I look forward to looking at your
Okay.
work.
Hold on.
See you
There we
later.
go. Now everybody's
Thanks.
connected again. It's the Wild West again. All right,
Okay. That was it. It was very fast interview here, because I just called into a new radio show I never heard before. It's from guest, or the sorry, not the guest. The creator was Amanda Williams, and okay, I have to edit everything now and will upload it as soon as possible to YouTube. You will see it anyway on YouTube, because this video is just for YouTube. It's not on my live stream channel. So thanks a lot for watching, and let's continue on March 15 for the 24-hour live stream. See you later, my friends. Bye bye.